Lizzy, and I was going to do a collab with Grace, and she said to do an introductory type video for her channel and to talk about something that I really enjoy. And so something I really enjoy is the language of food. And for people that don't go to culinary school, this may not make any sense, but I go to culinary school and the language of food is how we talk. It is the way that I can walk up to someone I don't know and be like, hey, have you ever had this before? And it usually goes off into some sort of talk about food this, food that, and it's just, there's this language that connects us all. So I thought the best way to share this language of food with you guys is to take you grocery shopping. So I'm not going for a ton of things, but I'm gonna bring you guys along. So yeah, here we go. Pick up big bags. Then walk over and try and find something. I think I found it. Now we go get an onion. I found. Now some of you who are looking at this and only being like, you got fajita mix, sour cream, and an onion, and that's dinner? No, that's where the language of food comes in. You have these individual ingredients where on their own, or even just one or two of them together, might be really, really weird. But you go to one of your friends and you be like, hey, I have fajita mix, an onion, and sour cream. And they'll be like, oh, I got chicken and tortillas. Let's make fajitas. And we're like, yes, let's do it. And that's something that I never really knew. Not that things could get mixed together, but that going up to someone and being like, hey, I have these ingredients. Do you want to make something? And then be like, oh, I have this and this. We can put that together and it will work perfectly. Was something that I never learned until I went to culinary school. It wasn't until I was around these other people that it makes me think of the scene, and I don't know if any of you are gonna get this reference, but in Ratatouille, the Disney movie, there's a scene where Remy is sitting there and he has, I believe it's a strawberry and a piece of cheese, and he eats the strawberry on its own and it has a flavor palette. He eats the cheese on its own, it has a flavor palette. But when you put them together, it creates this different thing all together. And that's the language of food. That is what I find with my friends we can do all the time. I can look at one of them and be like, hey, let's cook something. And they'll be like, okay, well, I have these ingredients in my house. We're like, cool. We go to the store, we pick up X other ingredients, and we make this wonderful meal that I never would have thought of because I had them. And that's the language of food. That it doesn't matter who you are or what's your background, but if you get together with people, everybody shares a language of food. It's just how you put it together to make that meal. So yeah, I think that's what I want to kind of convey, and I hope you guys like it. So bye.